Hey guys, hey, it's Bob, Bob's Cycle Barn. Working on some suspension today. You know, we're gradually switching over and doing more suspension. I've been doing a suspension for like 20 years now, so I kind of got a little bit of a experience doing it. But what I'm doing today is I just wanted to show this because it's some old technology. This is from a 1992 Yamaha XT225, and I can guarantee you they're still making that bike, and I can guarantee you this bike still has the same suspension on it. The dampening rod assembly, this is a dampening rod. How they did it back in the day without shim stacks is they had holes in the dampening rod, and it actually controlled the oil flow. This is a top out spring, so when the springs completely rebound, it wouldn't clank and clank too much. It would control the rebound a little bit, soften it up just a hair. The customer brought this in. We put seals in it a couple of years ago, and then later on it's developed a little clanking after that. He took it to another shop out west somewhere, and they rebuilt it, but he solved the problem for a little while, and then it started clanking again. Now he says this does this over jumps and stuff like this, so I can't imagine what he's doing with this bike, okay? But again, going back to the technology, this is technology from the 60s and 70s. This is how we did it back then. They're still doing it the same way today. It's a very simple way to move oil fluids through a fork. It works as long as you don't get too aggressive with it. I've disassembled both forks, as you can see. I cannot see anything that's a problem. Now, when we did it before, I checked my records, and we put 10 weight oil in it. I don't know what the other shop did, whether they went back with 10 or 15 or whatever. Normally these, what they call for in these forks is 10 to 15 weight oil. I think what I'm going to do though is I'm going to put it back together and put some 20 weight oil in it, 20 weight oil, which should slow everything down and help keep it from rebounding too fast. That's probably the biggest complaint he has right now, is that I got a feeling when he goes off a jump, it rebounds so fast that it causes a clank. There's not much you can do about that. What we used to do in the old days, we would weld or cut new holes depending on what we were trying to do with these dampening rods, but I'm not even going to go there, okay? So I'm going to put this thing on pause for a little bit and kind of get it reassembled a little bit, and then maybe give you a little update on where I am and what I'm doing. Okay guys, I'm back at it. I just got through popping the seal out, and now this whole assembly came out, as you can see. Get my camera straight here, but anyway, so that's what I've done now. What I'll do now is I'll take my little cleaning rod here and a lint-free type of paper towel, and I'll clean this thing out good and that sort of thing, and then I'll start the reassembly process. So I'll be back in touch with you in a little bit. Okay guys, back again. I've made up this little, rigged up this little thing to push this cap back down. The spring's underneath it here, so, well, that's the spacer. That's the spacer. But anyway, the spring and spacer is under there. There's no way to push this down and hold it at the same time, so I made up this little tool to help me push it down. I took out this actually has the Schrader valve goes in here. If you want to add air to the system or let off air, you can do so using that Schrader valve. But to push this down and then to snake this little circlip on it, it's impossible. So I made up a little tool to do that. And let's see if I've got it fixed where I need to have it. And the nice thing about, I'm using vice grips, and I guess I should put something around here. But up here, it's not going to make any difference. I mean, it's not going to the fork isn't traveling up this far at all, even close to that. So I should be A-okay. All right, there we go. Now all I need to do is to put the Schrader valve back in. What you want to do. I think this is a, I don't know what this is. Is that a 10? Yeah, it's a 10. All right, it's got a little O-ring on it, an O-ring that keeps it from leaking. And then put the Schrader. It goes inside somewhere. I didn't have my little tool to do that. So anyway, that's that. I'm gonna put this back in. Here it is. I'll put this back in. I put the oil in. I put 230 cc's in. Well, close between 230 and 250, what the book called for. And then all I've got to do now, of course, is to put the clamps back on and do the other fork. So anyway, that's pretty much it for me for now. I hope you enjoyed watching it. Do that like and subscribe and all that other BS they ask you to do. If you'd like more tips, especially suspension tips, but we have some cool videos too on other stuff we do. Check in with you later. Thanks for watching.